Hey TieX ladies, it's Olivia. So I'm going to be doing your makeup tutorial today. I already did some of my face makeup just so it's easier to see, I don't know. And so we're starting with this. It's your guys' eyeshadow palette. So we have these 4 colors and I'm just going to go through and kind of show you how to apply them to make this look. Alright, so first I'm going to start off with this pinky color. Number 2, we're going to go through and we're going to add it to the base of your eye to kind of make room to blend out into when we get to that darker purple. So now that I have my base on, I'm going to take this purple, number 4, and we are going to add it to the outside and blend it on in. And it might look a little dramatic at first because it is a darker shade, but I promise from stage it will not be as wild and crazy. So first I'm going to take a light amount of it just so I can figure out what shape I want to make. So I'm not taking a ton, and I'm kind of making the outside blended first just to have a base to see. And you can kind of start to see the form of the shape that I'm wanting to do. And then from that, I'm going to go in and actually take a decent amount. And there she is. And now we have a lot of eyeshadow going on. So I am not using the applicator in the palette just because that's really hard to blend out with. And I am using my Anastasia Beverly Hills blending brush. Those are kind of expensive, but you can get really cheap ones at like Walgreens, Ulta, Walmart, Target, all of the above. Just look for a brush that more so has this, I don't know, buffy look. So yeah, so mine went real far out, so I'm just gonna simply go through with my finger, and it's easy when you first apply it to like just wipe whatever excess you might have gotten off. And as you can see, I am like blending it all around except for right here because that's where our base is and that's where we're gonna put our glitter eyeshadow. So this is kind of framing what's gonna be there. And I'm going through and going deep into your eye crease to create that line between the matte and the glitter shadow that will eventually be there. So we have this all blended out. And next we are going to take number 3 and we're going to go in and start to pack it in on there. And you want to do more of a stamping motion with this because it will allow the glitter to fully set in. But I have it all across right there. And what I like to do with my glitter is I take it into the inner corner and I swoop it down around because it makes it just look more naturally blended out and less like abrupt to an end. And now that I have that all blended out with the glitter, I'm going to go through with this number 1 shade. I'm going to take that on my brush. And I'm going to kind of go above, underneath the eyebrow crease to kind of create some more contrast between your eyebrow and your eyeshadow. And then I'm also going to take it and put it right on the inside of this inner corner and kind of pat it in with my finger to mix with the glitter, and it will make it just like have a little bit more of like a highlight moment there. And I'm also, because I only used just a little right on this outside, I'm going to take a little bit more of that number 4 shade now that I have the glitter in place and just kind of pat it on the outside where I've already blended it. Just in case any glitter has gotten into that crease, I'm going back in and reblending it out. So I just finished my other eye off camera just with eyeshadow. Next, I'm going to go in with our eyeliner, and I'm just going to make a nice wing. It doesn't need to be crazy, but also needs to be noticeable enough. So I'm going, which eye should I do it on? I'm going to go on this eye right here, and I'm going to just kind of follow the outside portion of my eyeshadow to follow kind of an angle, and then once I do that, I'm gonna bring it across. So I'll kind of try to show you that because it's kind of hard to talk while doing it. So I bring it up to about there. I know this looks crazy right now, but I'm going to swoop it across. We aren't doing, you want to make sure that it looks like a nice cat eye, not like a little U. It's going to be more of a long triangle, if that makes sense. You'll see. So as you can see, I'm starting to make an outline for a cat eye right here. And so when you close your eyes, sorry, I know I look crazy right now, but when you close your eye, you can see that it like is this nice diagonal shape, and we're gonna keep following that through. And we're gonna curve it just a little bit so it follows your eye shape. And this is what I do for my particular eye shape. It depends on how your eyes are formed, if they're more circular, more oval, or more almond shaped. So if you need help figuring that out, me and some other ladies will be there to help do makeup for pictures and at competitions. I am always doing people's makeup constantly. So if you ever need me or some TI ladies or some Radiance gals or each other, help each other out, we are all there to kind of get each other ready and support everybody to make sure they look awesome on stage. So now, yeah, so I kind of outlined this like box for my liner, and now I'm just going through and filling it in is what I basically just did. Yeah. And now we have one side of liner done. Okay, so now that I have both my sides of liner done, you're definitely going to add mascara. I'm not going to because I have to actually do another tutorial for TI, so I'm just going to leave it as it is so it's easier to take off, but definitely add some mascara so that your eyelashes don't get lost in the mix. Next, you're going to take your blush, and it's this nice, really light pink color. And you're just gonna take your brush. You can use this blush applicator, you can use all these things. I just recommend, like I said, going and running. I'm so sorry. Going and running to Walmart, Walgreens, or something and just getting a cheap set of brushes. So that's just a little bit easier for you to apply, but it is so doable with the things that are given. So I'm just gonna take a nice blending brush and just add it to my cheeks as you would with any blush. And since this is show choir, it is you put a little bit more on because the stage lights will drown you out. So you need to make sure that you are seen and your face is rosy and ready to go. And so next we're gonna just take your guys' lipstick. It's this pretty pink and it kind of matches your blush a little bit. And you're just gonna take it and put it on as you would any other lipstick. You kind of have to layer it on a little bit just so that you can truly see it. But yes, here is your guys' finished look. I hope this helped. I'm certainly not an expert by any means, but I am pretty okay at doing makeup sometimes. So if you ever need help with anything, make sure you are always welcome to talk to me. I will always be there at every competition, every performance, helping people out. So many other ladies will as well. And so I hope this helped and you guys kind of were able to get an idea of how to do it. Play with this when you get your makeup, kind of mess around with it, try it out. If you find that you need somebody else, do not hesitate to ask anybody. But yeah, have a good day, guys.